everybody. Welcome back to Dunrovin Ranch in lovely Lola, Montana. It is a gorgeous day. It's warm. I think the thermometer says it's not warm, but it's gorgeous. No gloves. And it's just beautiful. I wish you all could be here. This program is called Fur and Feathers. And it's very successful, and it's a whole lot of fun to do. I get to talk to some of our members who sent in photos of their pets or wild birds or bird feeders, and I get to hear your voices, and we get to have a nice conversation. Sometimes we veer off into different directions, but that's always fun as well. So without further ado, you know her, you love her, but you might not have heard her voice. Ladies and gentlemen, hey Paula. Give her a hand. Hey Paula, how are you?
Hey everybody.
Hey, it's Paula. Hey. So Paula is kind of I was going to say a multi-purpose human, but that sounds weird. She's a woman of many talents, and we couldn't live without her at Dunrovin. One, she does our payroll, so she's my favorite person. And two, she rides here a lot, which also makes her my favorite person, and she's really, really helpful when she's here with the ranch. Right, Paula?
That's right. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
So how long have you been involved with Dunrovin?
You know, I want to say easily 9 years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Something around there. Yeah.
That's so you've seen a lot of changes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you believe what the ranch is up to now?
Well, you mean like the whole video stuff? Or?
Yeah, the whole cyber ranch.
Yeah. No, that's been a really, really great new thing. I mean, it's a lot of fun, of course, with all the great people all over the world.
I know.
And then on a selfish note, I'm able to use the camera to check out the weather before I head down.
It's true.
Okay, you know.
That's true, isn't it? And then wait 5 minutes.
It can be fairly different, even though it's only an 18-minute ride.
Yeah, you're in Missoula.
Yeah.
You're in a cute little house in Missoula. And we are 10 miles away or so.
Yeah, 18 minutes.
Yeah, 18 minutes door to door. Very nice.
Yeah.
And so I talked a little bit last week about your cat, and we were going to see your cat. You can come on in, Sterling.
I'm going to work behind you.
Okay. Sterling's working up, setting up some holiday decor, Christmas decor. So you can watch him in the background. So I've met your cat, and I told the members last week that he has a spectacular name. So first and last name, what is his full name, please?
Spike Goldberg.
Spike Goldberg. I think that is fantastic, and I don't know why, but it's just perfect. Now, and so just briefly before we get into the photos and get into Spike, well, maybe we can show the first photograph. It's Spike, little Spike's on his back, and he's looking up, and he looks friendly there. Now, Spike couldn't care less about me when I come over, and it's different than just cat feline superiority. It's just kind of, he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's the one. Oh, there. Yeah, that's one of my favorite pictures of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how cute is that?
He's pretty darn cute.
Oh my God.
I don't have it on my screen yet, but I know which one it is. It's the he's on his back looking up.
Yeah. And it's not that he doesn't care. It's that he's just chill.
Yeah. Okay. He's chill. And how old is Spike?
He turned 14 in September.
Oh boy, he's an older gentleman then.
He's doing great though.
Is he really? Yeah. No health issues?
Not really.
And you've had him since he was a baby?
Since he was a baby. The story on getting Spike was it goes back. Actually, I had one cat really before Spike, and unfortunately, the pictures of her didn't.
No, they didn't come across.
Through. Her name was Wendell, and I actually also had her for 14 years. But she died in 1999, and in 2000. So that was a pretty hard hit. I'd really never had a pet before.
Oh.
I had, but I had not for that long.
Right.
And so that was
a tough one.
Pretty hard hit. And then actually in 2 years later, in 2001, my dad had a stroke, and so there was a lot of time spent. They live in St. Louis, my parents, and there was a lot of time spent going back and forth.
Right.
Close to 2 years. I went home every 6 weeks for 10 days or so to help take care of them. And,
oh my goodness, for 2 years?
Wow. Yeah. It was.
Wow.
I wouldn't trade a single day of it.
Oh, okay. Of course.
Fantastic. But so
you couldn't have an animal during that time of.
Yeah, exactly. It was really not a good idea to get another pet. And then they passed away. They were both gone by 2004, and so for my birthday in 2004, a friend of mine and I always go out to lunch, and she goes, let's make this one stop first. I'm like, oh, okay. And the next thing I know, we're at this veterinarian's office.
No.
And I look at her, and she looks at me, and she kind of grins, and I'm like, okay.
Oh.
And at the time, the Humane Society was having kind of an overflow because there was actually some kind of virus going around, so they weren't letting any new animals in, and so vets all around town were taking animals in.
Oh.
So
wow, this is in Missoula.
Yeah, Spike was one of 3, and whose original names were Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I know, right?
Yeah, you can't do that.
But he was the last one of those 3 still at the office, and it was love at first sight. And,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
So did your friend think you needed a cat, or had you mentioned it?
Well,
or
she and I that's one of our things is animals. And so I don't know, I hadn't really mentioned it per se. I think she was just testing, like, are you ready?
Yeah. One of my brothers and I are plotting to get my mom a cat, but she has to have a certain kind and look. So who knows if that will work. Awesome.
These are total opposites. Wendell was like a tiger.
Yeah, black gray tiger. What about personality?
A total opposite as well. Like Wendell was a one-person cat, and that about does it. And a guard kit. She was my guard cat. He was my guard cat. And I mean, even dogs. I even had a German Shepherd. Some guy walked by. We were hanging out in the front yard, and some guy walked by with a German Shepherd, and she just bolted, like went to go chase this dog.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
I know, crazy.
No, I had a friend named Wendell, and her grandparents called her Wendella. Did you call the cat Wendella? No.
Yeah, a little bit. Actually.
A little bit. Okay.
She had a lot of names.
Nice.
A lot of nicknames, and I used to sing. You guys remember Felix the cat? Felix the cat, the wonderful cat. So it was Wendell the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. And
whenever he gets in, he reaches into his bag of tricks. I hardly know my name sometimes, but it's the songs we know.
I know, right?
Right. My screen is frozen, so we will you can tell me what the next picture is. So Jake will put up the next one. I know it could be drinking blood, or which one?
It's Sporto Cat.
Oh, now, so is Spike just a sports fan in general, or does he appreciate football?
This was a one-off. This didn't really ever happen again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, but this was still just a kitten, and he's just fascinated by everything.
By everything. Now, does he ever watch the cams? Because I know
he does. Well,
some of our members enjoy the bird cam, the nest cam.
Send a picture of Spike watching the cams. Yes.
You did? Oh.
I did. I sent it to you, but I also sent it to the web, or to the members. This was months ago, though. But
okay. Oh, I remember that. That's right.
And
so he enjoys it. You turn up the sound, and he enjoys the nest.
But Spike's a very curious guy. Like when I'm playing with there's a stick with a string and something hanging off the end. And I'm trying to make it exciting, and instead he'll look at the thing, and he'll look up the string, and he'll look at the stick, and he's like, oh, so that's how that works. I'm interested in how it works.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. He's too smart for you.
Sort of.
Okay. And Spike has, so I've been to your house, and Spike, he liked the couch.
He's got a lot of hangouts, actually.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, it's one of the couch. He definitely has, there's a blanket on the couch, which is his blanket.
Okay.
And, under the TV, there's a blanket there, too. In the closet, on my office chair, in the basket of recycled paper that I keep in the office, it becomes his little basket.
That's nice. I know that you don't like wasting paper. Paula really doesn't like wasting paper. And if I have to throw some away when she's in the office, I do it. I do it really carefully. Or I say, I know, and then I throw it away anyway. So what are next? Now, next one is interesting. What on earth is the cat drinking?
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah, this looks bad.
It's not up yet in my. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, Spike got his name for two reasons. One, because I guess I have to say used to be, because I really haven't played for about 3 or 4 years now. 4 or 5. A volleyball player.
Oh, that's cute.
So that's one reason he got the name Spike. But the other reason.
So Spike is when you hit the ball down, right?
Yes, the ball gets set to you. You jump up and you spike it
down
the ball. The net. Yeah.
Okay.
And that the other reason is actually a little more stronger reason. This is also kind of in my past, I guess, because this is 14 years ago that I made this name up.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But I still am, but more strongly used to be quite taken with Buffy the Vampire Slayer stuff.
Oh, a lot of people love that show, and I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Yeah, and
okay.
Once you're into, if you either are or you aren't, I would say. Yeah, good. All right. Well, I have all the seasons, Jake. If you ever want to sit down. So Spike was one of the vampires. And when he was, and somehow one day I'm like, I wonder if I can get him to drink tomato juice and to get a picture of it. And he was perfect. He looked up and there was a little on his lips.
It's perfect. God. And I forget, what does the bowl say?
That's also from Buffy. It says "Kiss the Librarian," which is words. There's a mug in one of the scenes that says that, because one of the other characters is the librarian at the high school.
That's funny. It's a great picture. It's just perfect on his lips right there.
I know.
It's perfect.
Yeah. And his look, too. He looks kind of like a vampire.
I know. It's perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, very good. You haven't done that before, I know. So what's our next one? I think we have, Paula sent, I told them, you sent 107, which is it's an exaggeration. So, no, but she had so many, one, drinking out of the toilet and, cat things. But what's the next one
this is just him fitting. He fit in the sink and, drinking.
Playing with water.
Yeah.
Now, does he do you bathe him? Does he like water in general, or is he just wondering, is he figuring out how water comes out of the tap?
He's probably trying to
figure it out.
Engineer it, yeah.
He's reverse engineering it so he can figure it out.
Yeah. But
do you bathe him or anything?
I have some. He went through a phase where he had some itchy skin issues, and so oatmeal baths and whatnot.
I bet he loved it. Ha ha.
He tolerated. He's so chill. I mean,
yeah.
He was like, all right, fine,
All right, fine. Stupid human. Okay. Very cool. And
as far
so
as water goes, like he actually is part dog a lot of the time. Like he'll prefer to drink out of a puddle than out of a nice clean bowl of water.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the tiger in him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's a Montana boy. He's a Montana boy.
There he is. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Do you know you don't know who took his siblings?
I do. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I know who took Wendell's siblings, but no.
Oh, Wendell's siblings. No, was Wendell kind of a stray situation also?
No, Wendell was the offspring of my best friend in Boulder, Colorado, her cat.
Oh.
And Wendell's mom's name was Fran.
Okay.
I know. Which, of course, you have to say, Fran.
Fran. Oh, my God. I know. You do.
And that
Fran
was
and Wendell.
Pictures was Wendell and his two siblings and his mom.
I gotcha.
But, yeah, so and another friend took actually both of the other kittens.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. So I knew Wendell from day one.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Oh. And so what else? What's the next one we have? I think toes. There was some. We had
blanket toes.
Blanket toes. Which one, Jake? What's next? We'll see. It's a big surprise.
Woohoo!
And you have to tell me.
Yeah. Blanket toes. Yeah.
So now this is hilarious. And I was wondering if Spike crawled under the blanket or if you covered.
No, he crawled under.
He did.
I purposely leave it hanging off the end of the bed so that he has another hangout hideout, whatever.
Hangout. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys have a great relationship.
We do.
Now, would you? Go ahead. You what?
He loves me.
Yes. So, have you ever thought about getting two? Well, Spike probably wouldn't allow another cat.
Yeah, not at this point,
Yeah.
It's too stressful.
A kitten, he'd probably teach a lesson or two.
He has had buddies in the neighborhood, so it's not like he doesn't get along with other cats. Of course, there's a couple others that he doesn't get along with, but
right.
It's mostly their fault.
Of course.
Ready to play and chill, and they're like, no.
But, when I taught elementary school, I had parents just like you. Never your kid's fault. Never your kid's fault.
Right.
Oh, he didn't do that. Oh, yeah, he didn't. But now there's cameras. I could have proof. Now, you sent a couple pictures, and I don't know if I included them in this, but he was outside.
Oh, yeah.
There's one he's in the driveway, which is cool. Or the back alley, I guess.
Right. We actually go for walks together in the alley.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he's off leash?
Yeah, no, I've never put him on a leash.
Mm-hmm.
Because he comes when I call. We have a...
You do have a thing.
Mm-hmm.
What is the special whistle? Oh, nice one. I almost got up and came running.
Well, I'm checking to see if he comes in.
Come on, Spike, don't let us down.
I know, right?
Right?
No, he actually might be outside.
Oh.
So.
Oh, it's so funny. Paula lives in a neighborhood, and my father are coyotes. What about the coyotes? Well, duh, Kelly. Duh. We don't have foxes and coyotes, so never mind. Never mind. He's a cool cat.
Yeah.
Does he like the snow, or does he walk funny in the snow?
No, he loves it. That was actually one of the videos.
Oh.
I don't know if we were able to capture those or not.
No, we couldn't get the videos.
Just him playing in the snow.
Oh, jeez. He is a dog. He is a dog.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, you didn't have pets growing up, I guess, you said.
Yeah, not really. Like my mom was allergic to fur.
Oh.
So we did have a dog for a short amount of time, but he got run over. We only had him like a year and a half.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And this was St. Louis? In St. Louis?
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
And then otherwise, I guess I had I had a gerbil. I had a turtle, like a turtle in a
I know exactly what you're talking
fish
about.
tank or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I had fish. I adopted a dog in a way, like the next door neighbor had a dog. His name was Charlie. He was an Airedale.
Oh.
And we were really close friends. And I could see him in his backyard from my bedroom window. And so at night I would open my window and call his name, and he'd come as close as he could get, as the fence would allow him, and we'd just talk through the window,
Oh, that's so cute.
It was a lot of fun.
Did you throw him nut bones?
I didn't throw him nut bones.
No. Very cool.
But we played, and I would take him for walks, and yeah, it was my adopted son.
Your adopted son. Yeah. Very cool. Now, does your boyfriend have animals?
They had a couple of dogs for a little while, but they don't now. It's been five years. Percy was a little terrier, like Cola.
Oh, Jack Russell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know there's someone up in Stevie here getting rid of a rat terrier. Its parents can no longer care for him. They're older. So they're trying to give away probably another Cola. And I thought about it for half a second.
Right.
And I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, come here, Errol. Don't get run over. So, where's he going? Excuse me, everyone, sir. Okay. Well, Paula, are there any other pictures, Jake? I don't think so. Maybe one more. Oh, I know. It was fun.
No. I don't even want to tell you. What? Okay.
We can look at the when Jake's in my ear again. We can look at the other ones. And then, Paula, you need to come down here while the sun's out and at least, you can ride Crow, or we can bring someone over. They don't have shoes, but you could easily ride someone barefoot now.
Oh,
yeah. Or groom a small one.
Sure.
Yeah. Last year you helped me feed the winter pasture. We could do that again too.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. I'll do that. Thank you. So what's our next picture?
This is I have a solstice party every year. And that was that group picture was one of my friends. That was Spike in the recycled paper basket. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And my friend just picked him up and started carrying him around the party.
He obviously doesn't care.
He's so chill.
He's so chill. Very cute.
He was getting passed around.
And we have one more. What is that one?
Right. That was him in the alley, it looked like.
Okay. That's a great picture, by the way.
Thanks. Yeah. There probably are at least 107.
I know. I could tell by the number that you sent that you love him.
That's
very
our
cool.
alley. Yeah, but yeah.
Very cool. Now, how long have you been? Have you been in that house?
He just walked in.
Oh, hi, Spike.
Hi,
have you been in that house all 14 years?
Yes, I've been in this house 17 years. 17
years.
Yeah.
It's a cool house, everyone, by the way. And Paula's a really good artist, and if you can tell, it has that vibe. It has the vibe. It has a very mellow vibe to it.
Thanks. Yeah.
You're welcome. So, well, thank you for sharing Spike with everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Spike Goldberg. I don't actually, you know what? Spike is not his name. It's Spike Goldberg. It's the greatest name.
It's kind of tough, Hey.
Spike Goldberg.
Jersey. It sounds Jersey.
It does sound Jersey. It's like yeah. I love it, Spike Goldberg. I don't even know what to say. Kind of like a Brooklyn hood, a Brooklyn tough guy. Spike Goldberg will get you. Spike Goldberg will cut you in a second. Thank you again, Paula.
You bet.
Okay, well, everyone.
Half hour.
Was it a half hour? Good. Yeah, I know. Time flies during these things.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing Spike with us. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
And everyone, that is Hey Paula from her moniker on the chat is from the song called Hey Paula. And actually what I was going to do was play a little bit of Hey Paula. I didn't find out how long I'm legally allowed to do that. I think it used to be 20 seconds. Right. That you could play 20 seconds of a song without it having a music license.
Right. We could
without getting dinged.
That's okay. Yeah.
So Hey Paula is her song. If she was here, and that would be her walk-off music. Right? We'd say, thank you, Paula, everyone. Paula Goldberg, and then she would walk off.
Into the sunset. Yeah.
Into the sunset. All right. Well, this is our last Fur and Feathers for the season, everyone. And Paul, I'm glad it was you. Thank you so much. Sure. You can check the cams. We now have a bench cam, which I'm sure you've seen.
Yeah.
And all the animals that visit there at night.
Yeah.
Lots of critters. So I will leave you, and members, I will leave you. I believe, is this the last? Oh, I'm doing one more Boots on the Ground this coming Tuesday. I'm going to be cleaning tack. And if I can rope James Wassam into helping me, then I'll teach him how to clean tack. Well, Paula, you're welcome to come down to Tuesday at 2 o'clock, and we'll clean some tack, everyone, which is what we do over the winter anyway to get it ready for the spring.
It's actually fun. I've done it before,
Yeah.
Like oiling it and everything.
Yeah, there's a process, of course, because horse people are crazy, and we have to do it a certain way.
I'm actually going to be hanging out with Suzanne Tuesday at 2.
So. Oh, well, then you go. You can watch. Thanks again. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining me. I will see you on Tuesday. And right now, I am going to get on Crow and work him through his crankiness and work him through his disrespect. Boy, is he disrespectful, Paula. Yeah, so we're going to work on that, and then evening feeding, and then, folks, I'll see you out on the ranch tomorrow. Thanks again, Paula.
Bye,
thanks, everyone, for joining us,
Thanks
and thanks for watching. See you all later. Bye.